Imagine being stranded on floating ice sheets in the Antarctic cold with no hope of rescue and survival uncertain. In 1914, Sir Ernest Shackleton was leading an expedition to traverse the continent of Antarctica when his ship, the Endurance, was eventually crushed. And what could have been a grim tale of tragedy instead became a remarkable story of leadership, teamwork, and sheer human will. Why do stories like Shackleton's captivate us? And what insights can they reveal about pushing past our limits? For Shackleton and his crew, the comfort of the ship was stripped away, replaced by the biting cold and unknown challenges of the Antarctic wilderness. Recall moments in your own life, an instant when confronting a deep-seated fear led to unforeseen opportunities. It's clear, comfort can sometimes be our cage, and adversity the key. Yet we're hardwired to avoid discomfort. Our brains prefer to take the path of least resistance whenever possible. This is a serious problem if you're looking to build the life of your dreams. Little successes can build comfort, making it too easy to stop pushing. So what should you do? How do you cultivate growth and seek challenges when your brain wants to do as little resistance as possible? That being said, excessive stress is unhealthy, and particularly over the long term. Too much stress over an extended period can inhibit the birth of new neurons in the hippocampus and can negatively impact memory and learning capabilities. But the right amount of stress can actually be good for you. Moderate short-term stress, known as eustress, can improve your coping mechanisms for tough situations. Think of eustress as a kind of positive pressure or tension that motivates and energizes you. To see this in action, consider a cardio session at the gym. You stress your heart, lungs, and muscles, but in a controlled environment. Eustress can also boost your work performance. If you're too stressed while you work, you'll get anxious. And when you're anxious, tasks take longer and mistakes increase. But a psychological concept called the Yerkes-Dodson law states that there's an optimal level of anxiety for performing tasks. Being too relaxed can actually hurt the quality of your work. Instead of aiming to be as comfortable as possible, you should aim for the optimal state of anxiety to enhance your performance. To harness the potential of discomfort, it's essential to be aware of the various levels to ensure we integrate each one into our life. We've categorized discomfort into 3 distinct levels: micro, mini, and macro. First, we have the micro. By intentionally introducing minor discomforts into our routines, we're not just challenging ourselves, but we're also rewiring our brain to embrace the unfamiliar. Consider dedicating 15 minutes a day to reading about a new topic. It's a small but valuable exercise that could challenge your comfort zone. And this daily commitment cultivates resilience and a mindset of consistency, even when finding those 15 minutes could be very difficult. Embracing small daily challenges can pave the way for larger personal breakthroughs. The next stage is where mini challenges come into play, and they have a similar psychological benefits to the micro challenges. These are moments that may happen on a weekly or monthly basis to push your boundaries. A simple example could be sending a cold email to someone you admire. Whether it's a potential mentor or someone you believe can offer unique insights, crafting that email and hitting send can be nerve-wracking. But accepting a moment of discomfort can offer the chance to forge a new connection, learn, and even open doors you never imagined. Here are a couple of other mini activities that might call to you to take you out of your comfort zone. One is the Noah Kagan Coffee Challenge. He's a great entrepreneur, and he had the challenge of when you go to a coffee shop, ask for 10% off your order. Now, it sounds very simple, but this can also be very daunting, but it can be a massive boost in confidence, and the results might actually surprise you. But now, the macro challenges. Recall the story of Sir Ernest Shackleton's disastrous Antarctic expedition. After his ship was trapped and crushed by ice, Shackleton's challenge shifted from exploring the world to ensuring that his men survived. This ordeal shows the third type of discomfort, a deeper and more transformative experience that changes who we are. Much like Shackleton's journey, our most profound moments of growth don't come from the easy path we tread, but from confronting and embracing life's most significant challenges. After working hard to build my first company and establishing a leadership team, I'd been able to remove myself from the operations, and the company was continuing to steadily grow without me. But in the process, I had lost a lot of my practices of discomfort. I didn't feel like I needed to take the cold showers and the meditation practice, and I had replaced those hard things with comfort, and it left me in a little bit of a rut. And in order to snap myself out of it and looking into the Stoics and the science, I wanted to challenge myself, and I scheduled a series of macro challenges that I called the Discomfort Olympics. My goal was to spend 1 month facing some of my biggest fears. I set myself 10 challenges, and that included things like swimming with sharks, learning to high dive, and even going to a nude beach. These experiences reminded me of the rewards you get from pushing through discomfort and helped me rebuild the mindset that I needed to embark on the new projects that are really exciting me today. You can see this same process of big personal challenges for some of the most successful people. Take Jesse Itzler, an incredible entrepreneur and also the owner of the Atlanta Hawks. Despite running many business ventures and being worth hundreds of millions of dollars, Jesse often runs ultra marathons. These are running races that are sometimes as long as 100 miles. Jesse's professional life already offers plenty of challenge, so why would he willingly put himself through such a stressful ordeal? It's no coincidence that the constant drive to seek new challenges and push his comfort zone is precisely what helped Jesse achieve such great levels of success. Some examples of macro challenges could be tackling a fear, maybe it's skydiving or climbing a mountain or signing up to a new adventure. Attending a silent meditation retreat. Spending 5 to 10 days in pure silence and meditation can be incredibly uncomfortable for many of us, but a powerful transformation can await on the other side. Or running a marathon. When you undertake a challenge, you'll be in the footsteps of people like Oprah, Richard Branson, and Mark Zuckerberg, who all signed up for that personal challenge. All of these people have recognized the power of marathons in challenging their physical endurance and willpower. These types of less regular and more uncomfortable events can have a massive impact, so they're important to juice from time to time. Scheduling discomfort and recognizing it. We've established the benefits of 3 different levels of discomfort, but how do we actually make sure we stay committed to discomfort in our lives? To start, you should actively schedule challenging things to do. From a psychological standpoint, writing down goals or scheduling tasks creates a sense of commitment, and once you've noted it down, you'll feel more accountable. What you don't want is your life to get too busy and you start to get too comfortable, and by writing it down, you can boost the motivation to complete the task. When you consciously schedule events that you know will be uncomfortable, it's much harder to fall into the comfort trap and find yourself gliding along a path that doesn't lead to growth. Life also presents plenty of opportunities to be uncomfortable without having to schedule it. But to take advantage of these everyday moments, you need to learn to recognize them and take action. Well, how do you do this? It's to internally recognize the moments where you have that inner feeling of something that you want to do, but there's discomfort associated with it. Let's say you're out walking with some friends along the beach, and one of them has the crazy idea to jump in the ocean. As you contemplate the plunge, you feel that nervous feeling inside you, the one you've trained yourself to look out for, and you realize that this is the perfect chance to be uncomfortable. So you push past your rational brain's resistance and leap into the water. And with that one action, you've turned a routine walk into a healthy dose of discomfort. And the more you seize opportunities like these, the more you learn to pay attention to that feeling in your gut, and the greater your resilience will become. We often dodge discomfort, but it is sometimes the hidden compass to our dreams. So letting comfort anchor us might feel safe, but it also anchors our potential. By embracing these uneasy moments, we don't just find fulfillment, we unlock some incredible moments for our life. More concretely, embracing discomfort will help you cope with stress, improve your walk performance, enhance your creativity, find new opportunities at work and in your personal life. If you want to check out another video about a system that you could implement in your life to transform your life, then check out this video, and thanks for watching.